Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Arizona Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Return starts at the 9. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboys!
Throwing to start this game. And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Rolling from the gun here. That's incomplete left side. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
3rd and long for him here. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Hiking 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They're going for this. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. And a great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down. Play action. And this one is knocked away from the intended targets. Good start from the defense here as that incompletion brings up 2nd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And the defender come away with it. And it's picked off by Keaton Crawford.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Kyler's starting off with a throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Panthers 38-yard line.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing again. Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Murray. Put some heat on this deep ball. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Getting the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Set up the screen. Brooks. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Ready? 19 target, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Looking to throw here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
70 Lions.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense in a hurry up here.
19 target, 19 target.
38-yard line.
Go
A
street.
3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Dragon 60. Ready?
On second down, it's Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Say, hey. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Third down from the gun. Brought in right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offensive line fast.
Viking 18.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
79 Broncos.
To throw here on first down. Throw caught at the 6. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Let's go now. Ready, ready?
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Let's go, let's go.
Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up
70,
second
18,
and goal
Pioneer.
at the 11-yard line.
Ready?
Back on second and goal. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, they're on him. taken out of bounds behind the line. That's going to be a sack. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Kate, you just know as a quarterback there's situations where you're going to gain the trust of the play caller or quickly lose it. And when you take back-to-back sacks, you've lost the trust of your coordinator. And now on 3rd down, well, you better do all you can to regain it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Rolling out to his left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And it's picked off by Keaton Crawford. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Williams coming in motion right. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going on first down, here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. McBride hauls it in. And this one does not go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun, it's Murray. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. They still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Running with Achane here out of the gun. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's Kyler to throw. Brought in. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Little Tex on the extra point. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
Panthers nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second down, another run by Brooks. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Ready, ready. Bronco 80. 19 Lions. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to throw now. Getting out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 10. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a one-score game in the first half. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down carry for Achane. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Williams coming in motion right. Murray on 3rd down. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Prescott, both feet are down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Now the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Let's stick with Achane. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense up to the line fast.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Cardinals, first down. A gain of 5.
First and 10, Murray. This is reeled in by Wilson. And they get this down to the 28. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Benson now from the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Throwing from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Here's Achane at the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. From the red zone on first. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
And in motion, headed right. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense in the hurry up here. Third and long for him here. Brought in, touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Panthers 7.
set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now throw to start the drive. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Puts everything he has under this one. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
He's back to throw. Has it downfield. Making a one-score game before halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. He just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. From his own end zone, here we go. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Achane. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Cardinals in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
Real mistake, that's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Gronk, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, the offense really only gets a second or 2 to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. And off to Benson to start the drive. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Looking quickly here. Pressure coming. It's Murray. Look at that power. Deep left side. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away. Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And the punt team downs this one just inside the 40.
At their own 37-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Come on. 60 even. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Back now, pressure coming. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. And he has this down to the 34. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Panthers first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll throw it. Hits his running back. Escapes the defender. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the red zone now. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Ready.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Viking, 18. Ready.
Now shotgun handoff to Brooks. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Finish! Hey, hold on. Stop.
Begin this drive with Benson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in a hurry up here. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. Achane. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play, working the ball in. I got to be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches. Murray with a sneak. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
I think I can see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
Coach, 2-2.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And this is gonna end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal.
Kate, you could just kind of feel it. That was a challenge this defense took personally. You want to run it at us? You're going to try to run it at me? I'm going to stuff it before you get started.
Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Little knocks it through. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. Go street. Go.
On the draw, this is Brooks. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They go play action on first down. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Okay,
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Viking 18. Ready, right?
They're throwing it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. On first down, they're going to start out with A-Chain. And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this 3rd quarter. All right, so we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. First and 10 from the 43. He'll work against the blitz. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Working quickly here. From the gun, it's Murray. And he's got it for the touchdown. But while they celebrate, back near the line, we've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood we usually see holding. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. They'll run here following the penalty. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Offense to the line fast.
What you got?
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Into the hands of Harrison. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Hey. Swim.
It's Benson on the give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Kyler to throw. Forced out to his right. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start the drive with Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Murray to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, Cardinals.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Now Murray. Escapes out to the left. A lot of space ahead. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the 1st down on that run.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Achan from the pistol. And he gets some decent yardage there before they send him out. Looks like about 6, so we've got 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Achan again on 2nd. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. But they need more of those as they trail by a score. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Achan again. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to turn backward. All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. Already has 1 in this game. This from 30.
30-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. It was not that long ago, Brock, that linebacker on a running back was a mismatch that you wanted. That is no longer the case, as he's comfortably there to tip that away.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, because back in the day, those linebackers were 240, 250, sometimes 260 pounds. And it's such a disadvantage in space, but that's not the case anymore. These guys, or most of them, can really run.
By Keaton Crawford. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him. Seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Cardinals moments away from a 2-0 start. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Kyler looking to throw. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Boss. Oh.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Murray. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Little knocks it through, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kid, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
This will end up as a touchback.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. Ready to run.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Get it. Go.
Running once more with Brooks. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. The Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
It's a gain of 6.
3rd down run with Brooks. Play not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. One of their longest road trips of the season, Brock. But thanks to that primetime slot, the body clock not too thrown off, and they played like winners on this big stage.
Yeah, they sure did. The only thing that's going to be screwed up on their body clock is that long flight home.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a whole lot easier celebrating a great performance.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Charlotte.